So the boys are on their way here. The boys and a couple of the team guys still making their way. The cars here, you can see, preparation wise, it's never over until the thing goes over the ramp. Just been running it up and down, testing it, making sure she's okay. So far all good, not too much to be worried about, but yeah, this is rallying. Looking forward to the boys coming to see it. The driver is quite excited. Let him introduce him to Africa.
Garry, first things first, gotta go see the car, right?
See you guys. Good to see you. We're not resting, Allan.
Sorry. When it gets warm, it's better. Yeah. So you get it nice and warm on the touring stage out to the competition stage. Yeah. That's the extra life, right?
Fantastic. This is a great car, great place. We're gonna have a good time. Go fast, keep it on the road, shiny side up, wheels on the ground, except when we're flying. And Garry knows how to fly.
Wow. It's been a long 45 hours, 26-hour flight from Vancouver to Dubai and then Nairobi and Mombasa this morning. And so what a beautiful condition the car's prepared in. And it's great 15 kilometers of test stages, which we ran 3 times this afternoon. Car's in perfect shape, handles very well, sticks to the ground well, power comes in nicely. So yeah, I think we're very, very pleased with what Sss Rallysport has provided for us. So we've had a once-over with the car. As you can see, the crew is very, very busy. We're trying to finalize for scrutineering for noon today. But as you can see, everybody's got a list, final adjustments. Everything looks very good on the car. Just push with it and it just pulls away properly.
It's wet, it's tough, the sections are really going to prove man and machine.
There's a lot of washouts, a lot of ditches, and a lot of bumps. So I think we go out tomorrow. We drive conservatively, don't make any mistakes, but try and pick up a little position in the prologue to see if we can start a little further up the field.
I'm confused, but I'll figure it out. It may take me 9 days to get it right, but I'll get it right at the end of 9 days.
Well, the guys are asking the right questions, and so yeah, we just take tomorrow. I think everyone's ready to go. All this waiting around is a bit getting to us.
Garry and Allan are getting ready. The car is being fixed, small last minute touches, and in a few they'll be off to go. I'm excited to be in the team, and we are looking forward to this exciting journey through the country from here to Naivasha and back, and we hope all goes well.
This is a learning exercise for us, so it's going to be well worth the time, a few minutes.
Exceedingly rough. It only went 7.4 kilometers instead of the 15, so it was a little humbling. But I think a huge learning experience for us, both in terms of what the safari will throw at us and also what we need from the car.
Double caution, double caution, double caution, double caution, double caution, double caution, double caution. How's that?
A learning experience. So we were in the bush, very close to a cliff, not a cliff, a gully. So we kept the car out, we kept the car alive, we didn't lose any points, just placings. So tomorrow it starts.
They're on the corner at the pull point against the bull by itself.
Yes, and the vertical drops.
Yesterday was another hard day. So it looks like every day is going to be a hard day. Lots of bumps. It's a good thing I got a helmet on, because otherwise I would have smashed the roll cage. This hopefully is going to be a good day with the cloud cover. As long as it doesn't rain, be fine. No, we're in the stage by about a kilometer or so. Yeah. Raise the back end, and they rotate with the bearings, and it's out of gear. And I don't know how stiff they would be if it was in gear, so it's in first gear. We can't get it over 4,000 RPM.
We had to abandon the stage. Unfortunately, it looks like there was a regulator, a hydraulic regulator, that didn't allow the backflow. So when I pulled the handbrake on to hold it at the start line, it pulled the brakes on and held them on, took off the line as I was compelled to do, and it couldn't pull more than 4,000 revs. So checked the throttle, it was working, and we knew very well that we had a brake or diff problem. So press was very good with helping us. Our crew came in. We got it resolved fairly quickly, but we did have to drop the stage. So we won't have a perfect record of finishing every stage. It's the way rallying goes. The 2 stages after lunch, boys worked miracles during lunch, getting all the braking back together. It all worked. We had a lot of confidence. We made the minimum time to get in for stage 2 by 1 minute. Drove the wheels off of it just to get there. Rocky, very, very tough stages to start. Just took it easy, looking after the car, getting it through the heavy rock sections, and then into some really free-flowing stuff where we were up in high 4th, thinking about 5th some of the time. A very enjoyable day. Still an immaculate car, handles so well. Dropped down 1 tire width today to get a little bit narrower. There's these things called drifts or luggers, which is essentially a river that's not flowing at the moment, but there's wide sand, and hitting those with power. The first day I was a little, didn't go in with quite the commitment that I should have, but today we hit 2 luggers and just powered, and Al's yelled at me, power in, and climbed up the other side, so felt very, very good. And then a fairly challenging 2-hour liaison section back to Naivasha.
It was really good. We were chasing goats and sheep and cows all over the place and staying out of the way of the Maasai that were herding them around. It's certainly tougher than anything that I've seen before from driving the car. So over rocks and through sand and up hills, and it's just tough stuff. I think we get a rest tomorrow. No? Not yet?
Not yet, 1 more day.
Oh, jeez. I was hoping a rest for tomorrow. Oh, well, we'll wait. Thank you.
The first stage was a bit of a write-off. The second 2 were really good. We had some really strange gremlin on the car, the rear brake seals. We sorted it out. They put the guys on the road for the second and the third of the day, which they really enjoyed. It was a bit of a hair-raising moment from the end of the last stage to come to Naivasha. We had nearly 200 kilometers to cover, and the boys have been new to the whole African scene. They've never rallied here before. Allan is a true gentleman. He's, I'm not going to tell you his age, but for somebody of his age, they're doing phenomenally well. I can't tell you how hard it is for somebody who's never done the event, and for somebody who's come in here for the first time. We are seeing them through. We enjoy having them around, and they seem to enjoy our company, which is good. And we even after today's sort of semi-bad day, they really kind of just lived up to the moment and drove the car the way it's supposed to be driven. So every day we want to give them as much experience and exposure as we can give them. So the point of that is to try and drive every stage that they can. We dropped a stage today, but we've driven every other stage. So, you know, for somebody who's never attended this rally before, it's sound going, right? And the car's been fantastic. I can't fault it, apart from today. She let us down. You know, I don't know. I think she was having a bad morning. But she's all right now, so she will live to tell a tale tomorrow.
The 3 shortest stages that we'll probably do on the event in the 30 to 40 kilometer range. But at different times we're going to gain and lose 2,000 meters over only a couple of kilometers. So red clay, it'll be slippery if there was any moisture overnight. So driving with caution, gone to the slightly narrower tires to get more grip. They stood up well in the rocks yesterday. No punctures yet. I hope I don't jinx myself with that. But tires are standing up well, and we are picking our positions in the rocks, down and low.
We read the notes today, and it's rough uphill and it's rough downhill. So it's 15 kilometers of rough. So it's going to be interesting. Then we've got some rocks and some sand and steep downhills we have to look out for. And luckily there's no rain, so the road should be dry with a fair amount of grip. So all we need to do is survive. We'll see you at the other end.
close.
Cheers. Well done, boys. Well done.
Through the mud. So we've reached the halfway point. So rest day tomorrow. So prologue and 4 days rallying. I felt that today I was driving with much more commitment and understanding of the rally and its conditions. The morning stage was arduous, was challenging, very, very steep, very, very bumpy, rocky. At the first 15K, you know, some dirty words or really? You planned to do this? Perhaps a little bit careful there, making sure we did the right thing for the team and ourselves to continue the experience. Now I think we're driving harder. Certainly, you know, Pelly gave us some insight this afternoon in the afternoon stage. We had a very quick morning, so I was very, very happy. We always want to make sure you don't get confident about that and maybe carry it a little too far. So it poured this afternoon in the second half of the stage that we're in. Pelly told me that it was very wet in there, that he'd talked to some people that had come out already. And we hit some red and black stuff in there where, you know, I couldn't put it in fourth gear because I would lose the road. And so I used third gear to hold down traction. And, you know, I had a good run in there except for one mud hole. And that's what happens when you hit a mud hole.
It's kind of amazing what old men can do, you know. This is day 4, and I thought today was going to be the rest day. And it's not. So tomorrow's the rest day, and I'm looking forward to that. So we're learning a lot. It's fun adventure. We're almost a team. So I yell at him. He doesn't yell at me because I won't take it. But we've got some techniques now for doing some things that we couldn't do day 1. So it's enjoyable, and I'm going to miss it when it's all finished. The people, I really like the people. They're warm and gracious, all of them. The little kids, they come around the car, you give them a little pump of the fist, and they all want to have a pump of the fist. So you can 20 or 30 little kids, big smiles on their faces. That's a big thing for me. It's fun. So sitting in the co-pilot seat, it's all right, but the whole experience is worth it. I just enjoy it.
Well, today is a rest day. Yeah, we had challenges with the car, but now seemingly we are going to sort it out and start to have.
Kidogo problem, but not that much. The car is alright. Yeah, we're going to get a clean run tomorrow.
want to see this. That was fabulous. I got stuck for about 2 minutes in one mud hole and made one other that I had no idea that we could get through. And it's perfect. It was really a good stage. Car's going so well. Al is coaching and Collins. Everything is working.
I'm soaking wet from exertion. It was a good day. It was great. Got a set of muffs. Now we go home to rest. And a beer.
Good first stage, except for we came around a corner into a lugga and there were 6 cars stuck. So there was just no way to go. I'll be honest, I'm not sure we would have got through either. So we needed a tow in there, but we got delayed while those 6 cars got pushed out. And then there was a river crossing, which was a vertical down into the river. It was crazy.
It was another adventure. Into the sand, played in the sandbox for a while. 6 or 7 cars in a row, all get towed out. We got towed up, out a bank. Ah, good. Everything's happy. We'll go another 4 or 5 kilometers down. Oh, a river. Now we got to cross the river. So we got almost to the end of the river, and then we had to get towed up the bank. So that was adventure. Sand, and played it. So we played in the sandbox and we played in the pool. Got myself wet again, but not muddy. And then the most unfortunate thing was losing our clutch. And we sat there trying to decide, do we go in or not? And it was going to be difficult to go in. Good chance we would have got stuck inside. So we decided, let's make it easy for our team. Cars closer and we can get it fixed. So that's our game plan for tomorrow. Get her fixed and get on the road again.
Today they've had a good day. I can see it on their faces. Yeah, they've really enjoyed the day. The cars performed. They've been picking nice numbers along the way. So yeah, it's been a good day for both of us. We haven't had trauma of fixing the car. But yeah, it's been a good day. Generally, a very good day.
We drove by wreckage all over the place. It must have been at least 5, 6, or 7 cars rolled, beached, abandoned on the road. Amazing. And there was one thing that was faster than us. There was this ostrich that ran out in front of us and just kept going. I wish we could have had that to tow us through the whole stage. A beautiful day. It's beautiful because it's finished.
Happy to be here. Very grateful to the crew for the work that they put in to keep us in the rally. I mean, 6.5 hours to rework the transmission and clutch, or gearbox and clutch, as the team says. Because without it, we would have not missed the last 2 days. So very happy to be here. Feel like we've actually achieved something. Well, in 3 more stages, we will have achieved something.
Here we are again, last day, 3 stages, and then hopefully we go over a ramp. So we'll see. I like the last day.
Thank you. Look at my helmet. Bring the water out of it.
Man, that is tough stuff. I wouldn't give that to my worst enemy.
It was an amazing adventure. Harder than I might have met. Harder than anyone could imagine. Now, talking to Richard Tuthill last night, he said this is the toughest event in 20 years. And since the Tuttles generally run at the front of the pack with about a dozen cars, I guess they should know what they're talking about. Certainly the last stage made us work. It was like, no, can't put a stage this hard in for the very last one. There were guys off in big ways in there, so probably half a dozen cars that didn't finish the last stage because they went off in ruts and they'd hit at speed, and some of them are 20-30 meters off the road by the time they'd finished. So this is just feels so good. So I dreamed of doing the safari since I was about 25 years old and never thought I would get the opportunity. And now we have, and I have to thank Al and I thank the Sss Rallysport team and Harple and Scott, Ravi, and everybody. The whole team did so well. Yeah, it feels really good.
It's very difficult to sum because the sum is really big. So you add up all the little bits and pieces and it comes to about 1 million little memories. Children, ostriches, elephants, giraffes, lots of people, new friends. It's fantastic. It isn't any better. And this little beast made it the whole way. And the only dent is down there where no one can see it. And since I wasn't driving, I'm not responsible.
We are very happy. The car was well built by Bali and Scott. Very good engine from Papa, and the driver did it well, so we are on the mountain. Everyone is very, very happy. A good team, nice to work for Sss Motor Rallysport.
It has been challenging, very tough, 9 days, but I think the whole team has done amazing.
It's always not easy, but we are just happy. Bianca made it to the podium on this very last day. We've had our share of challenges, we've overcome them. The team has been wonderful.
Staff, for sure. It's normally a classic, but we're happy. Finally, we are here. Car in one piece. Thank the drivers, the whole crew. We're working like a team, and we are happy. Everybody's happy.
It's really good. I mean, I think Garry and Allan really, they were shocked, I think, the first few days, and then they decided, right, it was either quit or keep going, and then they kept going, and I think after all this, at the end, then the finish is even sweeter then, that they managed to, push through everything. The whole team worked really hard. We battled through a few issues, but the car basically made it all the way around, so Pally and I are really happy. I think the guys are happy with us at Sss Motorsport. So, yeah, another tough safari and everybody happy.
Man, I can't tell you. It's pretty emotional, actually. Yeah, it's. In all seriousness, it's been a journey of a lifetime. From building a car from nothing and to getting it to the finish. It's like a story for another day. But right now, we're gonna savor the moment and enjoy every minute of it.
They persevered and made it to the finish. So this goes to Garry Bimler and Allan Cullen of Sss Motorsports. Remember, what's coming to Africa, sometimes things do change along the way, but definitely it is worth every memory, every high and low for these two gentlemen, Garry Bimler and Allan Cullen.